And we are back again and talking about the impending doom. Not necessarily, but you should get prepared if you're not already, and hopefully if you're watching a channel like this, you are, for the coming winter, because it looks long and bleak and expensive. The prices are going up all the time. They're talking about closing another pipeline. There's rumors of that going around. And like I said, prices are going up. People can't find things. We were looking for a dustpan. 3 different stores looking for a dustpan and brush for our fireplace.
And dog food.
And dog food. I couldn't find it, including Walmart. We resorted to Walmart. We found the last broom and dustpan, or brush and dustpan set at Walmart, and there were no brooms.
Yeah.
When have you ever been to a Walmart and saw brooms and mops empty? No pasta sauce. What is up with the pasta sauce? In the stores that we've been in, there's nothing. But stuff's running out. Ships are backed up. Mom and pop shops are closing down. Supply chain is all screwed up, and it's getting worse. And it's by design. There's something funny going on. That's another topic of discussion. But it's going to be tough, and it's going to be expensive, and there's rumors of other problems. It would be a great time to experiment with cutting off power in the middle of winter, or cutting off gas lines. Oops, the state of this and that has no natural gas flowing, no heat in anybody's homes. People, you need to be ready for this. And it's not that hard. Our ancestors lived without climate control for thousands of years, eons. And suddenly, nobody can function without climate control. When I grew up, we didn't have it. We had heat, boiler heat in apartments in Boston that barely worked, and no air. But now suddenly, if the temperature's not perfect, people can't function. Sorry, got cut off by a phone call. But anyways, it could come to a point where, like I said, this would be a great test. Oh, gas went off in a whole area, an entire county, an entire city suddenly has no heat, and people aren't going to know what to do. Modern people are not going to know what to do. They're going to be helpless. Are you prepared for that? Are you in a home that has a fireplace or a potbelly stove even? Are they functional? You know, if you're in an apartment, do you have an alternate heat source? Do you have an electric heater, a space heater? Do you know how to use it properly? You know, if you're in an apartment or a home that has an electric heater for an emergency, or even has a fireplace or a potbelly stove, do you know enough to shut the house down? You know, close the vents, shut the doors on unused rooms, hang a blanket over the door, and keep everybody centralized so you're not heating the entire house because you can't, or even the entire apartment because you can't. You know, people will try to heat everything, and it's not realistic in most cases. There's a lot that can be done.
Well, one thing you got to know, because I know people that do this. My mom still does this. The oven does not warm the house.
No.
A space heater does not warm the entire house.
That's why I was saying you got to centralize.
Yeah, you got to centralize. The space heater is just for that, the space you're in. So don't try to warm up your whole house. Don't turn on the oven and open up the door thinking you're going to warm up the house.
I've seen this too. Turn the oven on and leave the door open and put a fan on the door. Do not do that, okay? I've seen people doing that.
I've seen people do it. My mama does this. And me and my brother warn her about that all the time. And she will sit in front of the oven with the door wide open trying to get warm. And it's like the heat is already on. And I know it sounds comical, but people do it. And you can take tips from last year in Texas when they had their power outage and it was freezing cold and people were dying of, you know, freezing to death.
Yeah.
Because
from exposure.
Yeah, they had exposure. And these people had, some people had fireplaces, didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like David said, now is the time. Get your fireplace clean. Call a chimney sweep. Get the
it ain't gonna be cheap because
creosote logs.
not too many people do that anymore.
Yeah, because
So
we've been trying to call people, and a lot of roofing companies used to do it.
yeah,
HVAC companies used to do it. Now they have specialty people that do it, and it is very expensive.
yeah, and you know, one point is too, people are like, we still have to buy wood. No, you don't. We used to get it for free. We've got some property where I bust up wood myself now. She loves the fireplace, so I got to do it. But we used to get it for free off Craigslist.
Yeah.
You know, we would check Craigslist ads all the time, especially in Illinois. People give it away. They get a tree cut down, they don't want to pay the disposal fee, and they just put an ad out, come pick up the wood. Somebody will do it.
Yeah.
It might be big chunks and you'll still have to break it up, but that's free wood.
Yeah.
If you just put in the sweat equity, it's important, it counts.
And also on that note too, when you're driving around your neighborhood, you see your neighbor down there getting a tree cut down. You can get that wood. Hey man, can I get a couple of logs? Take it home, bust it
Yeah.
up. That's good exercise. We talked about getting physically fit.
Yeah.
Chopping wood is good cardiovascular exercise. Also, in our neighborhood, we have a wooded area, and we come back there all the time and pick up sticks, and we pick up pine cones for the fireplace. You know, so it's things you can do. You have to be creative.
Yeah.
You know, but
Or
you
even,
can make it work.
Even the county, a road crew, and they cut stuff down. Hey, can I take some of that?
Yeah, we've done
They
that
don't
too.
care.
That means
Mostly
they don't have
care.
to bother with it, and they'll even help you load it up. Because I saw a crew, and I said, "Hey man, can I get some of this log?" They helped me load it up,
Yeah.
or they loaded it up.
Yeah.
So
And window treatments.
Yeah.
You know, people forget about that. That the clear, I forget what you call it exactly, but the clear sheets, and you press it over your window to create an air pocket. Do you have adequate blankets in your home? You know, a lot of times, especially when you're sleeping at night, you can turn that heat down. Are your vents clean? Do you
Yeah.
clean out your system's air filter? A lot of times the filter in people's homes is just filthy. They never clean that thing out, and you're just putting strain on your furnace, and even your air if you have central air. Food. Hopefully, again, if you're watching a video like this, you have a stockpile of food. You may want a little more if you can do it. People need to not be ashamed of coupons. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm not using coupons." Why? Not be ashamed to use coupons. Not be too proud to go to a pantry if you need to.
Or a discount grocer.
Yeah, to supplement your income. A discount grocery store. And I'll try to put a video up about it. There's a difference between the sell-by date, because that's not really an expiration date. It's a sell-by date or best-by date that the supermarkets have to pull an item. The actual expiration date goes well beyond that. Food pantries have access to that true expiration versus shelf expiration, and I can put some resources about that. You know, maybe I'll do another video and show some resources for that, and maybe a couple of links so people can see it, and it goes beyond even that if it's been stored properly. So don't be ashamed to do that, and hopefully, again, because not all people in the prepping community, and that's the common misconception from like a Doomsday Preppers, which is the worst show ever, and a lot of YouTube channels that have you think that preppers are all millionaires and they just have money to burn. And no, most of them, they don't have much to work with. A lot of them live in urban areas. They live in the city, and they're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
And that's why we have these discussions, you know. But now, if you can, now's the time. It's already getting short out there. Supplies are running down. Things are being held back. The supply chain issues and all of the other shortages, it's by design. There's something going on. And like I said, that's another topic of discussion. There's a lot of speculation about what's really going on, but regardless, it's being done on purpose. It's being done on purpose. We've gone from having an oil surplus and selling it for the first time in decades to begging for more. America, build back better. on your knees. It's pathetic. But we just wanted to throw that out, especially with winter coming. I know a lot of you probably already have food put up, but do you have proper heat sources? Do you know how to use them? Are you willing to? Do you know how to insulate your home? Like I said, you know, window treatments. If the heat is out or the power is out, close off those rooms. They become pockets of separation. Hang a blanket over that door from the outside. Centralize your heat in one area. Get those fireplaces going if they're not working. If you got a potbelly stove, and remember, if you do have a potbelly stove, you can use it as a cooking source.
Yeah.
You know, you can heat things up on it. Those work great for that. Do you have electric heaters? Do you realize that a space heater or an electric heater is not really designed to heat your entire home?
Yeah.
Or even the whole room in many cases?
And don't run it for 24 hours.
No.
And another thing, get store rewards card for the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like Kroger has it.
Yeah.
Publix.
It discount, and with Kroger, discounts and fuel points.
Yeah.
Which really everybody needs now.
And at Walmart, you really don't get savings at Walmart.
No.
You don't get a store discount. Nothing goes on sale. They don't have like food closeouts. Like at Kroger, they have closeouts where they're trying to get rid of a certain food product.
They don't seem to do a lot. They know they kind of gut people.
So
people will go there for the extra 3 cents they'll save on an item.
Yeah, and then I understand Walmart because it is convenient. Because I mean, you can get everything in one spot. So in that regards, it is convenient. It cuts down on your drive time.
Unless you want a broom.
Yeah.
Or pasta sauce.
And
but
also,
even Walmart is getting sparse. Is the point.
Yeah. And also, he was talking about blankets. Now is the time. You can get blankets from the thrift store, Goodwill, Value Village, and just take it home and wash it.
Yeah.
Get yourself some
Don't be ashamed of that.
some vinegar and put the vinegar in there, and it'll sanitize it, or some odor ban, and or both, and it'll get any smells out, and it'll sanitize it, and that'll help keep you warm. If you can find sleeping bags. Sleeping bags are very warm.
Yeah.
You know, anything you can find now in the off season to help out.
We found some great stuff at thrift stores. I haven't done it in a while, but I've put up on this channel before, like thrift store finds and flea market finds and
some
stuff.
good prepper items like propane stoves and cooking supplies like that and other things. But yeah, you've done videos on that.
The last one I got, and I didn't show it though, was that solar cooker.
Oh yeah.
And it's sealed. It's sealed.
No, it never used.
It was like $8, and those things are not cheap. It's the big one.
Yeah.
It's the big one. I forget the brand name, but I'm like, holy crap! It's not even opened. Yeah, I'll take it. So you never know.
Yeah.
But again, don't be ashamed to do that kind of stuff. You know, get rid of that pride.
Yeah, prepare yourself, because they say this winter is going to be rough, but who knows? You know, if you're used to living in the cold because you're from Illinois, Montana, Wisconsin, places like that, you're used to the cold, so you know what to expect. But people in the South, if you truly are.
Because there's a difference between being cold walking from the door to your car.
Yeah, that's true.
And just being exposed to cold temperatures for prolonged periods because you have to be out doing something or whatever the reason. You know, like I said, a lot of people nowadays, they can't function without climate control. And when I was a kid, the only time you had climate control was when you went to the hospital. And of course, also, if your heat does go out, don't forget to close all your water valves.
Yeah, if the temperature drops below 32, close up your water valve so it won't freeze on you and then bust and you have a whole nother problem on your hand.
Close them and then drain the pipe, drain it out, let it run. Because that could be disastrous.
Yeah.
Especially in a home.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of food for thought.
Oh, and last thing, because he said going out to your car, make a car care kit. With some
Hopefully
extra.
You already have one, but
just some extra stuff. maybe some water, some food type stuff, some type of snack, blankets, an extra set of clothes, just in case you get stuck somewhere.
Boots.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
dry boots, waterproof boots or something like that, just in case you get stuck somewhere. You never know. And you need to change clothes, or you just need some matches, or you're stuck somewhere and you need something to eat or drink. You got something in your car.
Yeah, and a couple of 2x4s. Because, you know, if you get jammed up, you get in the slush or something like that, they work really well under your tires.
Yeah.
But yeah, and any other suggestions, guys, if you have any other points you want to make, please feel free to post them in the comments section down below. They could really help somebody out. You might help us, you never know. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. We hope you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you knew, all that good stuff. Check out some of the other videos if you haven't. Probably the only way they'll get seen. ScrewTube hates us. Those deer are not back. I know, I can hear them rustling over there. There's a pair of them. Anyways.
They're waiting for us to leave.
Yeah, they're waiting for us to leave. If you wanted to help the channel out, there are links for that down below. Every little bit helps, and I sure do appreciate it. And what more can we say but stay frosty, folks, and thanks for watching.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh my.